2 days after Volume 2 officially releases, and it's the second day of me trying to hope that Eddie Munson is still alive, and same with everybody on TikTok, because it's pretty much all I see on my For You page. Everyone trying to theorize how Eddie could somehow be alive, even though he pretty much died right in front of our faces. Before we get into it, guys, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. But yeah, let's just get right into it. Guys, I tell you what, dude. I go on TikTok thinking, oh yeah, I'm going to get over Stranger Things or whatever. It was so sad, whatever. We're not going to see it for 2 more years. And when we do see it again, it's going to be the last thing we ever see. Then I log on to TikTok, and the first thing I see are all these depressing TikToks of Eddie and Dustin and Elle and Max. And I'm like, dude, what the hell? Like, how am I going to get over this? But anyways, a lot of people are trying to theorize how Eddie's still alive. I didn't want to make a theory because I don't want to be the guy giving false hope. But there are a few theories out there with 2 main ones that pretty much are the only logical ones. But I think we can all agree that we hope Eddie is alive. I mean, he's just like one of the greatest actors that was ever in Stranger Things. We attached to him right away just with his energy. And I mean, it's just like it was like losing a main character, in my opinion. Like, he was a main character. And that's why I feel like people think that he's alive because, yeah, Barb, Alexi, and all those guys died in 1, 2, and 3, but they weren't main characters like Eddie. Like, they were main characters, but they weren't like Eddie was in first episode of season 4 and the last episode of season 4 throughout the whole entire thing, right? Those 3 that I just mentioned were only there for a few episodes, right? So I feel like that's like the main reason people think, and this is like Eddie's by far out of those 4 characters, Eddie's by far the one that they got connected to the most. Because maybe it's just because he was the best actor, or maybe it was because he's actually like, one of the main people. But anyways, the first theory is Eddie's body is going to be taken over by Vecna and used as a weapon. Now that would suck. First of all, I hope that's not the case, because then that would like ruin Eddie's storyline, and that would just be horrible. So let's hope that's not the case. But that's one that's been floating around on TikTok. The next one is Eddie just passed out and ended up living, because there's a picture that I got sent, or that I seen on Twitter, and it was a guy with long hair in the Dustin and Eddie's dad scene where they're walking out and looking at the ashes falling from the sky or whatever it was. And in the back, there's this guy in the stretcher with long hair, and people are saying that that's Eddie. And I'm like, if that was Eddie, don't you think we would have heard, or don't you think they would have said something, or say, Eddie Munson's still alive, here he is, or do you think that would, or maybe it was just a teaser? I don't know, but I think if that was Eddie, they would probably tell his dad or Dustin or something we probably would have heard, but who knows, maybe not. And then the last theory is personally my favorite because I want it to be true. Eddie was instilled with powers because he was the first person to die in the Upside Down like he did. Like, I don't know. I can't recall anybody dying in the Upside Down, but if they did, it was not like how Eddie did, because Eddie just, like, bled out, right? Supposedly. But, like, I feel like everyone else who died from the Upside Down or in the Upside Down got literally, like, punctured with one of the Demogorgons and took out their heart and everything. But, like, Eddie didn't die like that. So, like, what if... I don't think anybody died like Eddie in the Upside Down. So, like, what if, something happened? Like, what if he got instilled with powers? Like, who knows? I mean, these are all far-fetched, of course. But it's Eddie Munson, dude. Everybody wants Eddie Munson alive. So we got to think of all the theories possible. And I'm sure there's going to be more theories coming out. Oh, yeah, and there's another theory that Eddie foreshadowed his death. Whenever he put on that mask going into the RV, someone said something about how Jason had that mask and came back to life on Halloween or something like that. Something crazy. I forget how it went. And they think since Eddie put on that mask that he's foreshadowing that he's going to come back to life. So there's just a lot of clues like that people are trying to stack up and add up. And I'm like, don't give me false hope. But then again, like, if we don't, like, what if we just, like, brush to the side, he actually is going to come back to life. You know what I'm saying? But imagine if Eddie died in the Upside Down like that and then came back and, like, saved Dustin's life or something. I feel like that'd be the best case scenario. And, like, holy shit, like, that would just be, like, the greatest ending to a show or greatest ending to an episode we've ever seen. But yeah, long story short, Eddie's probably not alive. 99% sure he's not alive. But if he is, it's going to be one hell of a return. And everybody's going to freak out, and it's going to be all over the internet. But I doubt it. We got 2 years until season 5 comes out. It's going to be a rough 2 years considering the post-depression has hit most of us in these last 2 days. But yeah, we got 2 years. I'm going to be making more TV show content, more Stranger Things theories. I'm also going to be making a whole entire video breaking down the entire Stranger Things storyline. So make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on that. That'll be coming either later, probably later this month or just sometime this month. Maybe it's later this week. I doubt it if I can get it done that fast. But it'll be sometime this month because that's one we'll be working on starting on Monday. But I appreciate you guys stopping by. Thanks for watching the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Let's hope Eddie is alive.